Let's see the situation whereby you are faced in an examination and you were given instructions on the number of questions to answer, from which sections to answer them. So you want to find out how many possible choices that you'll be faced with. This can also be applied using the combination. So this is episode 19 on the series on word combination. So here a student is to answer 6 out of 8 questions in an examination. So there are 8 questions, you have to answer 6. How many possible chances do you have? Now, how many choices has he? If one condition is that if he must answer the first 2 conditions, the first 2 questions. So the first 2 questions are compulsory. Where you can see in core mathematics exam, first 5 questions are compulsory for you to answer. So you cannot ignore them. So what will be the chances of answering all of them? It's just 5 choices that you have, because you must be able to answer them. So the first 2 questions must be answered. That is one aspect of it. All right. Now, if you answer the first 2 questions, which become compulsory, then it means that you are left with 4 questions required of you to answer. And these 4 questions will not be selected from remaining 6 questions, because 2 is gone. We are no more having 8 questions left. So let's make it in this way. So if he must answer the first 2 questions, then it means that what it means is we are left with 4. Then he is left with 4 to answer from the remaining 6 questions, because 2 questions have been answered already out of the 6. So you're left with what? 6. So in these 6 questions, you are required to select what? 4, not in any particular order. So it means you have chances of selection. So we can see that therefore the number of choices become, the first choice is to answer 2 questions from 2 questions. It's compulsory. You must. The word is what? Must answer the first 2 questions. So that means you are having 2 combination 2. You have 2 questions, you have to answer 2. That is the first combination. And it is not or. You are answering 2 or you have to answer 4. No. It means somebody would prefer to answer the 2 questions and leave the 4. But here, and is a must. So and is a multiplication. Let me drop this down. So 2 combination 2, and we have to select 4 from remaining what? 6. So 6 questions available, you are picking 4. So 6 combination what? 4. I guess the analogy we use is clear. You have to answer 8 questions in all. So 2 plus 6, 8 questions. You are answering 2 plus 4, 6. So 6 out of 8. We know this is the same as 1. If you can check from the previous episode, if you have n combination n, you have 1. You can expand it as well. Then this expansion is in 2 ways. I'll prefer the short method. We know that if I have n combination r, is the same as n combination n minus r, meaning the difference between these 2 is 2. So I can say that 6 times 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is if I'm sticking to this. Remember, 4 will cancel 4, 3, 2, 6 will cancel this. So this will give you 15, right? Good. Then I can also say that difference between these 2 is 2. So 6 combination 2, which means 6 times 5 on 2, 1. That will also be 3 here times 5 is 15. So I am just going to write my 15 since I am looking for space. And that means 15 choices, or let's say 15 weeks that we are looking for in answering the question if he is obliged to answer the first 2 questions. All right. Then let's come to, I think this is the A, right? So let's pick the B part, which says that he must answer at least 3 of the first 4 questions. So this instance where we are having a restriction, remember the use of at least. The at least here means that the least he must choose is what? 3. So you can choose 3 or you choose what? 4. You get it? 3 or 4. Or simply mean in this case become the addition. The end in that case is multiplication. So let's see. If, so you can see, let's read the condition carefully. If he must answer at least 3 of the first 4, the first 4 questions, that means that he have 3 from the 4 questions. If you are going to answer 3 from that question, so the first 4 questions, you answer 3. What happened? We are not done with the 6th question you are answering. It means you are left with what? 3 other questions to pick from the remaining question. The first 4 is set as a compulsory. Let's say the first 4 questions are compulsory. You are picking 3 from there. So if you pick 3 from there, and if you pick 3 from there, and you pick what? 3 from remaining, pardon my English, remaining what? 4 questions. So that we can make it 3 plus 3, making 6. That is the instance. So that instance alone is not the only option we can pick from. You can remember that at least means 3 or more. So this is one instance, or he can choose 4. 4 from the 4 questions. That's the first 4 questions. I'm trying to buy space, so I'll be cutting off some of the words. So 4 from the first 4 questions. He can answer all the 4 questions from there. If he has, then what happened? And you need to answer how many? 2 from the remaining. How many questions are going to be remaining? Don't forget we have 8 questions. We are answering 4. So how many is left? So we are left with 4, remaining 4 questions. Good. So with this explanation, we can be able to deduce the combination formula from here. Meaning picking 3 out of 4. 4 simply means 3 combination 4. 4 combination 3. Then the or here means addition. This and means multiplication. So 3 from 4. I think I'm changing the position. It's 4 combination 3. That is in this English 3 from 4. But the combination is 4 combination 3, 4 combination 3. And that is multiplication. Or 4 from 4, meaning 4 combination 4, and which is multiplication. Then we have what? 4 fourths, right? So we are left with 2 and what? 4. Let's see how we can put that in terms of the formula. So here we can see that, therefore, the number of what? Choices that we are going to be picking should be equals to, coming from this side should be 4 combination 3, and which side we going? 4 again combination 3, or which is addition. We are coming to this place, 4 from where? From 4. So I can have 4 combination 4 times, where am I going? I'm picking 2 from 4. So that make it 4 combination 2. Remember, in the case of this is more or less like 4 combination 1. And that will give you 4. So I should be having 4 times the same 4 here, plus this is going to be 1 times this, which will be 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, this will cancel this to give you 2 times this, that will be 6. So we can have 6 from that side. This will give you 16, I guess. It will give you 6, and this should be 22 choices or 22 ways. So this explain the concept of what the combination become. You can also have this in mind and stick to the combination, but if you write it this way, it gives you more clearer representation of what this is going to be. And I'm sure you understood the explanations that went into this and giving rise to the combination. This is episode 19 of the series. So go back to the previous episode and get more of the tutorials basically from the basic if we have not. If you have, then share this video, like the video, and leave a comment. Bye bye.